Good morning, everyone. And I see Annie, you can get us organized.
Good morning. I have myself, Annie Cathy, Caroline Bean, Emmy Bristow, Kyla Leonards, Melissa Fisher, Violet Plummer, MCAT. 206, it looks like we have Commissioner Strohmeyer and Commissioner Vero. We have Chris Lansbury, Ann Hughes, Andrew Chorney, Allison Franz, and Brian West. Am I missing anybody out there?
No, great eyes. I can't, from our photo on the screen, there's no way I'd be able to identify people. Any public comment on items not on the agenda? One consent agenda item?
Well, and there's no reason to pull it off to discuss it since it's the only item, but Caroline, could you describe this a little bit?
Yeah, I'm happy to. So as you all know, we've been working on our 100% clean electricity goal for the last couple of years. Part of that work has been contracting with Energy Strategies, LLC, which is a consultant firm that's been helping us negotiate with Northwestern Energy and design the components of a green rate option or a renewable rate option. Through no fault of the consultant, the process has just taken longer than we expected. And so we are asking to extend the contract both in terms of time, so extending it to December 31st, 2023, but also amending the total amount that can be spent in the contract, which that money has already been allocated. The original contract had no more than $100,000 spent. We amended that to $120,000, but we already had $158,000 allocated, and so we're asking to increase that amount by $38,000 to $158,000 to complete the scope of work with the renewable rate option. I realize I threw a lot of numbers at you all. I'm happy to go through that in more detail as well, if there's any questions.
No fiscal impact.
No fiscal impact.
Well, we're looking at Andrew.
So, no unanticipated fiscal
Yeah.
impact. Okay, thanks. I would move that we approve the one item on the consent agenda.
Second, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks so much, Caroline. Good luck this year. Let's
Thank you.
make it happen.
Awesome. Thank you. We're feeling good about it. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Bye.
And Hughes.
Yeah, hi Commissioners. What you have in front of you is a management agreement between Hope Rescue Mission and Missoula County for the operation of as we're calling it, the TSOS 2.0. The site address, I believe, is 1975 West Broadway. This just formalizes our relationship with Hope Rescue and the meeting their needs to operate the site. The costs include things like utilities and anticipated kind of monthly expenses. And in return, as stated in the agreement, we have things stipulated like just report out to us the number of folks that you're serving and how you're serving them, and that will provide communication about the site and its work and their work. And am I forgetting any meetings with neighbors or neighboring business owners that might want to keep abreast of how the site is functioning and meet and address any of their concerns or needs. So this just goes through the end of this fiscal year, and we'll be bringing a new plan, an agreement for next fiscal year.
Great.
Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
The shelters are going up as we speak.
They were completed yesterday.
There were 5 more this morning, and Ann said no, they banged them out last
They
night.
got them all built. So we got half of them done in the first 2 days. So 15 or 16, and then they did all the rest of them yesterday.
Wow. I have
Killed
a
it.
question. But when you help them, is it still standing?
I only helped on one over the first 2 days. Mostly just stood around. Yeah, it is still standing, and
Wow.
The roof is in the place where the floor should be.
Yep, lots of problems with the one I worked on. Thanks for that, Andrew. And they are getting delivered out to the
Okay,
site, so
so
they
they're-
have,
They're
so Public
bolted
Works.
down on site right now, or?
They're on site and they will be getting secured.
Wow.
Yeah. And they, I believe Public Works folks who have just been extraordinary through this, as have a lot of other folks from OEM and city wastewater and just awesome human beings that we all get to work with. The Public Works folks will be transporting the remaining constructed units out today. So there should be 30 pallet shelters on 30 pads at TSAS 2.0.
That's really great. And then when will, utility, like electricity and all the things?
All in the works.
Oh,
Yeah, so the next couple weeks, we have a trailer to move out there. We've got the bathrooms to move out there and connect up. There's still some work to do, but
Really, really fantastic.
it's cranking.
Way to go, everyone.
It's pretty amazing.
And as to Hope Rescue as management, like they've done such a great job with previous TSOS or TSOS original OG. Yeah.
The legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've just been so great and
Yeah.
really, and I'll just say it out loud just because it needs to be said, like the great thing about moving to this location is we can eliminate so many variables that they just constantly have to triage. So whether, transport, all sorts of stuff that they have to grapple with on a daily basis, and eliminating a lot of those variables for them allows them to really focus on doing the work that they're really, really exceptional at doing, and that's helping people.
And their office is just around the corner. So it's
Yeah.
really great.
Okay, I would move that we approve the management agreement with Hope Rescue Mission.
Enthusiastic second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you so
We're
much.
so close to being done. Correspondence.
Yes, so commissioners, you were approached at the request of Mako and Gallatin County to sign on to a letter of support for increasing Medicaid rates for skilled nursing care facilities across the state of Montana. As you are undoubtedly aware, there are several counties that run nursing care facilities through their local governments. Missoula County is not one of them, but Gallatin County is, as are several others. But what we do know is across the state, due to the low reimbursement rate for Medicaid, we've had numerous closures over the state of year, which has put significant pressure on the few remaining nursing homes. And while we do not operate a nursing home in Missoula, there have been several that have closed throughout the pandemic because their costs exceed their ability to generate revenue, leaving some of our most vulnerable folks who are in need of skilled nursing care as they transition from the hospital, or maybe in need of long-term care without spaces to go. So this is a letter that would go to the governor and the legislature asking them to move the rates for Medicare up to match the actual costs that these facilities are incurring.
I haven't seen this version. Did Allison?
I haven't seen it either.
It's a,
Oh,
it's,
I
it-
saw the Mako version. I didn't know if
Yes.
Allison went over it and,
so
posted
we,
up.
We're just signing our names to that.
we are just adding our name
To that one.
to
Got it.
to the one. They are trying to get all 56 counties to sign on to the same letter. So we're not drafting our own letter. We are simply adding. Missoula
Oh,
County's
thanks for
name.
fixing that or
Yeah.
clarifying
So unfortunately, Allison doesn't get to punch it
that.
up.
Next time.
So maybe next time.
Okay. Get that. Great, thank you for that.
Yeah.
We are done. You have the rest of your morning back. 10:10.
Thank you all.
Have a good one.
Goodbye.